In this video today, guys, we will be covering a company that I think was perfect for the self-quarantine pandemic era. Even though, we're kind of still in the pandemic, it is close in a loose manner to what Tesla is. And what I mean by that is that this company sells stationary bikes that, yes, their customers exercise on. What makes them different and stand out from their competition is the actual tech that's inside those bikes. I'm talking about, which I'm sure you either know by now from my subtle clues or the obvious thumbnail and title, Peloton, or ticker symbol PTON. By the end of this video, you will hear my thoughts over Peloton and you will learn a few simple steps I take before I decide to invest into a company. So if any of that interests you at all, let's get into it. Welcome back, everybody, or if you're new here, my name is Sean Lucas, and I make Is It a Buy videos over companies that are in the news, are coming out with new products, or ones that are just generally on my radar. I also have a series on my channel where I've been trading a paperclip up throughout the week, seeing where it will take me. I have a lot of fun with these videos as it's very different to the average video on my channel. We have a close-knit group of guys and girls that watch that series, and we do have a lot of fun with it. It is gaining a lot of traction each and every week. I feel like I get better and better offers, so that is very cool. You guys should check it out. I don't know if I've told the audience yet what my end goal is, so go ahead, check it out, see what the end goal is, and as always, show your support. But for this video, we're going to be looking at what Peloton does. What products or service do they have? What do they look like on a chart? Future projections of Peloton, and wrap it up with a statement at the end on whether or not I think Peloton is a buy in my eyes. Obviously not yours, because you should see a financial advisor. So again, without further ado, let's really get into it. All right, guys, very quickly, is it a buy in my eyes? Yes, but let me tell you why.
All right, listen.
Like I said in the intro, Peloton sells stationary exercise bikes with a twist. In 2012, we brought the best talent in technology, hardware, and production together to accomplish an ambitious goal: bring the community and excitement of boutique fitness into the home. The idea struck us after years of struggling to get to the workout classes we loved while balancing our demanding jobs and busy families. So we made it our mission to bring immersive and challenging workouts into people's lives in a more accessible, affordable, and efficient way. End quote. Our mission: Peloton uses technology and design to connect the world through fitness, empowering people to be the best version of themselves anywhere, anytime. And like I said in the intro, Peloton isn't popular because they have the best stationary bike on the market. The reason is because of the tech behind it. Peloton connect you with hundreds of thousands of people from around the globe. Not only do you get to watch your name with your best score or time on a leaderboard, you get face-to-face interaction with other competitors, and you get face-to-face interaction with instructors, like a spin class, all from the comfort of your own home. Foreshadowing. Hey, guys, that's the main point. That's what I don't know if you noticed, but there's a big trend of shit moving home. Big trend. Come on now. Peloton's business model. Peloton's primary source of revenue are its user memberships, allowing customers access to streaming live and on-demand exercise classes, like previously mentioned in this video, in the premium exercise equipment itself. Now, Peloton has a few types of memberships, and that's including the members that actually own the equipment. It goes into 4 different packages for the original Peloton bike. Here are the 4 different packages for the Bike Immersive Cardio package. So the first one off the bat is you have the Bike Basics for $1,900 or $49 a month, and that includes the Peloton bike and the 12-month limited warranty. Second, you have the Bike Essentials, which is $2,000 or $53 a month. That includes the Peloton bike, the 12-month limited warranty, 1 pair of shoes, 1 set of bike weights, and 1 pair of headphones. Third, you have the Bike Works for $2,100 or $55 a month. And that includes the Peloton bike, the 12-month limited warranty, 1 pair of shoes, 1 set of bike weights, 1 pair of headphones, a heart rate monitor, and a bike mat. And lastly, you have the Bike Family for $2,300 or $61 a month, and that includes the Peloton bike, the 12-month limited warranty, 2 pairs of shoes, 1 set of bike weights, headphones, 2 pairs, heart rate monitor, 2 pairs, bike mat, and 2 whole Peloton water bottles. Did I say how much that was? Yeah, that's $2,300 or $61 a month. All of those packages include delivery and setup. Or there's a different Peloton bike situation you can get. It's called the bike plus cardio plus strength. It has a lot more, has different options, and there's 4 different packages for that as well. The first plan starts at $2,500 or $64 a month, and it tops out at $2,900 or $76 a month. But I will not tell you the differences between those packages because I think it'll just bore you. It's going to pop up right here. You can pause it, or it's going to pop up on the whole screen. You can pause it and read it if you want, but just know that it's 4 different packages and it increases through to go to the top. However, they also have a digital membership, and this just means that you can get the Peloton app on your phone and do workouts along with the people without having the physical equipment. So that means if you have a bike at home and you want to work with Peloton, you can work with Peloton just on an app. And that's going to run you $12.99 a month. However, in late 2018, Peloton decided to bring a treadmill into the mix, and for kind of a steep price of nearly $4,000. While the initial cost of the equipment is steep, Peloton's team anticipated that users would recognize the value of owning their own equipment for an integrated experience at home when rival services charge by the individual class. Now, the treadmill also has 4 different packages to choose from, and it kind of goes like this. The Tread Plus Basics, which is $4,300 or $111 per month. The Tread Plus Essentials is $4,500 or $118 a month. The Tread Plus Works, which is $4,600 or $120 a month. And lastly, the Tread Plus Family, which is nearly $4,900 or $125 per month. Again, I will not read off the differences between that. Just know that the higher the package gets in value, the more stuff you get. Okay, so now looking at Peloton on a chart. All right, now looking at a 1 year, 1 day chart, you can tell that the price control is right around $27. And you can see that is nearly 72% lower than the all-time highs, which is $98.61. For the time that this company has been public, which is since June 30th, 2019, it has traded in the range of $17 to $31 range pretty consistently. And then 2020 happened, you can see, and it just kept going up and up. Gyms were closed and gym rats had nowhere to get a pump on or a sweat on until they found out about Peloton. And that's when you see the stock grow 70% within a year. As for other indicators, you can see that the MACD indicator is pretty wonky right now. I mean, that is insane. I've never seen anything honestly like that. But considering this stock, I would still say is relatively newer. Generally, for newer companies, it's likely to do something like this. I wouldn't say will happen with every company, but you'll see crazy gains in the market or the stock price for newer companies like this. Not to mention, today we just had earnings, which, let's see what they were. 0.102 and actual 0.27. So they beat earnings. As for the volume shelves, which I am a big component of the vertical axis volume shelves, you can see that in that $17 to $31 range, there is a big shelf right here, and that happens to be in the middle, that price control. It makes sense, right? Then 2020 happened, and it's paused here for a bit, and you see a volume shelf that was created, and then it kept going, and then it paused here for a bit, volume shelf that was created, and then it kept on going, and at all-time highs you see this last volume shelf that is being created. I wouldn't hold that accountable for anything. This is just where it's at right now. This is buying and selling. That is the volume that is happening at this price range right here near the all-time highs. So I thought originally when writing the script that if Q2 or whatever quarter they just announced, I think it's 2, if Q2 earnings were bad, I could see this stock falling back down to the $70 range, which is the next shelf. And this shelf isn't that out there, which means that it was pretty wide and means that it kind of moved quickly. Not enough people. Like, this was a long time, so this would be a pretty hard volume shelf to cut through, because there's a lot of people that have bought in that range. So if it ever fell back to this range, people would start buying again to kind of support where their original cost basis is at. My original thesis was if the earnings were bad, it would fall back here. But considering the earnings were good, I could see the stock continue to go. However, I do think the stock should see a little pullback or maybe a little hesitation or consolidation. So for now, I think it will stick around the all-time highs for a little bit of the $90 range or $80 range, whatever you want to call it, and then gradually increasing from there on out. But, I really don't have a great price target for this company, so let's see what our friend Google has to say. Just like the last video when I said I typed into our friend Google, I typed these simple words: future projections of PTON stock, or PTON, okay, Peloton. You get it. Money from CNN says stock price forecast. The 24 analysis offering 12-month price forecast for Peloton Interactive Incorporation has a median target of $71. Hey, so kind of where I was saying, if the Q2 earnings were bad, you'd chill around there. Seems kind of plausible. With a high estimate of $110 and a low of 26. Now, I think the low of 26 is kind of exaggerated. It just doesn't, obviously that's in the range or the price control for the 1 year, 1 day chart. So of course it has a possibility of going there. However, I think a lot of people understand the benefits of Peloton. I remember when Peloton just, was beginning to get popular, I was always wondering, it's like, what's the whole thing about this whole Peloton, But now I think people are starting to realize, hey, Peloton has some perks, and they're coming out with great products. They had the bike, and now they have the treadmill, and they're moving on to bigger and better things. However, from our friends at Wallet Invest, the people that gave Rocket Mortgage such a great 5-year outlook, they said within 5 years, Peloton is going to be worth $649.9 with a 1-year forecast of $192. Again, I think Wallet Investor is very optimistic on everything. So I don't know. As for me, I'm leaning more towards the CNN side, either the median target or the top end target, somewhere in between there. Obviously, anything can happen. But CNN, the money from CNN's, I think they have probably the more accurate outlook on the price target. Well, who is a competitor of Peloton? Well, you got Bowflex, you got Nordic Track, you got the Proform Studio bike, and a whole bunch of others that are like in their class. But as much as those companies and those products are competitors to Peloton right now, for the sake of this video and for the sake of my argument, the competitors are going to be the people that go to a gym and are moving to an at-home workout apparatus. What is the most popular gym across the nation? From typing it into Google, LA Fitness was the first thing that popped up for me. I went through the process and I looked up how much a membership would cost, and a membership for me plus a few guest passes would nearly cost $700 a year. Now, say you got a family of 4. Now you're up to $2,800. And that is just $100 cheaper than the maxed out Peloton machine and package that you could get. Guys, if you have ever been to LA Fitness, you know how hectic those places can be and how packed they are at nearly all open hours. It's like a little village in there. They got hair salons, they got food places, they got smoothie places, they got daycare, they got swimming, they got basketball, spin class sections. They got it all, and there's tons of people in there for numerous different things. For times right now, that means your odds, if we just went back, right? If we went back right now, the odds of you to get a disease or an illness or virus in that kind of setting is 10-fold, 100-fold more than what it would be if you were working out from the comfort of your own home. I think people are going to start making the sacrifice of all the added benefits of the equipment that they have at LA Fitness and other places such as LA Fitness. They're going to trade it off for the safety and pretty much paying less per person if they did it through Peloton or other online and at-home workout services. All right, now moving on to, is Peloton stock or PTON a buy in my eyes. Now, in the beginning of this video, I told you, yes, I think Peloton is a buy in my eyes, and then I ended up showing you things about this company ranging from their products and services to their business model, all the way to their mission statement. But now let me explain to you why I think they are a buy. Like the video I made a couple weeks ago about Teladoc, I argued that telemedicine would be starting to move towards an online presence, much of like the rest of the world. So looking at the trend of things moving to your phones, your computers, and your houses, and adding the pandemic, which accelerated a lot of this in the first place, I see a lot more people buying the Peloton products and their exercise equipment just on the sheer fact of customers knowing they won't get added diseases, viruses, or illnesses because they're exercising from their own homes. I don't know if you guys saw this, but somewhere there was a chart of places that will most likely get you infected with whatever virus is out there. You guys know what viruses it is. And gyms was like the #1 ranked place to get added diseases or viruses. So with that and that being a main factor, I think a lot of people realize, hey, unnecessary risk. Oh, there's other options out there that may cost the same amount of money. Why don't we do that and not have the risk of getting any extra diseases that, we don't want? Peloton and other at-home workout facilities are going to be more popular throughout time, at least in my eyes. So for that, and that alone, I think Peloton is a buy in my eyes. Obviously not yours, because you should see a financial advisor. All right, guys, that is going to be it for me on this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to check out the paperclip trade up videos I've been doing. Those are a lot of fun. They come out once a week. And if I don't have any news over the paperclip, I end up doing like a day in a life type vlog thing. So either way, it's a tons of fun. So until next time, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Peace.